All right, this hangout on air is live.
Yes.
Okay, let me switch over quickly to the questions.
Yeah, I need to go find my documents.
All right. Goblin Market and Blessed Damsel. Okay, so how are women both angels and fallen women in these poems? Are these images good for women? Do they restrict women or empower them, and how? Okay, so one of the poems I really didn't understand. Actually, well, both of them were kind of hard to understand at some points.
Yes. Yes. Please.
I think the Goblin Market, some of it seemed very redundant because of how the goblins just kept repeating like, "Oh, buy this! Like our fruit tastes awesome, our fruit tastes amazing." Like buy all these things, and then she finally, at one point, gives in to temptation.
Yep.
Um, yeah. So in that poem, she's more like a fallen woman because she's a woman, she's pure because well, that's basically what Brother Hancock says as well. But after reading the poem, it does make sense that she had her virtue, but after giving into the temptation and buying the what the goblins had to offer her, tempting her to buy those things, she got addicted to it, and that's where she lost her virtue. Yeah, we could also see that her sister, I think, what was her name? Lucia? Lizzie.
Uh-huh.
We can see that Lizzie maybe, in a sense, um, an image of an angel because she came in and helped her sister, redeemed her, and I wouldn't say, in a sense, gave her back her virtue, but helped her to realize her mistakes, and then so that she could live again. So in that case, in just one poem, we can see that there is a fallen woman and an angel personified.
Mm-hmm.
And in the Blessed Damsel, I had to read this like 3 times to really understand what it was saying. So basically, the guy is sharing an experience of how he saw a woman in the sky, pretty much, or an angel who fell in love with him, and that's why she's asking like, "Oh, have our prayers not been answered? Because we're both looking for love, and I love him, so why can't I be with him?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I found my note. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So to answer the questions, so basically, the first poem, it's the woman is described as the fallen woman,
Mm-hmm.
while on the second poem, which is Damozel, the woman is considered as angel.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, it does make a lot of sense.
so it asks how. Oh, I think you answered that. Yeah, you answered that.
Hmm.
Okay.
Lily, what do you think? What was I gonna say? There's a part that was really interesting that I was reading from the first poem. Let me try to find that exact quote.
I think. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
sorry, interrupt you.
No, it's fine.
Oh, dang it! I was supposed to go to my class. I have a test paper to get it. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't go to class.
Okay, I found it. It says, okay, so she's kind of telling the goblins, "Oh, I don't have money to give you for the fruits, So then the Goblin's like, "Oh, give us a lock of your hair."
Mm-hmm.
And she says right here, she clipped a precious golden lock. She dropped a tear more rare than pearl. So like, her hair was precious to her because that marks her beauty, you know. But giving away a piece of that beauty just for something like this, um, she cried over it. She said she dropped a tear more rare than pearl. So like sadness. This can be interpreted in many ways. It could be something like sadness, or it could be interpreted as maybe like a regret, or like a, what's another word? Something sort of like embarrassment that I can't believe I'm actually selling my hair for these like luscious fruits in a sense, and so that could be also interpreted as her giving away her virtue. So that is also like a here an evidence of her becoming a fallen woman. And after that, just how she became addicted to the fruits, and that she needed more of it. So she was willing to go back and cut off more of her hair for more fruits. But after realizing what the mistake she made, she tried to fix it, and that's how she kind of went crazy and started to age, and that's how her sister could see that she was dying. So just from that decision she made the first time, she became a fallen woman.
Yeah.
Now in the
And
Blessed Damsel, oh sorry, you go first.
I kind of like read the summary about this.
Okay.
Just like you say, she was tempted and she became a fallen woman. That's one part that it was talking in the summary that it says that years later, when both Laura and Lizzie, when they become wives and mother, they
Oh yeah.
actually um, they actually describe the experience that they have in the Goblin market to their own
Mm.
children, and they were talking about the importance of like sisterly love. So I guess it could be she could be like a fallen angel in the beginning, but later on she became um, okay. Well, she could be like fallen woman, and then later on she becomes an angel.
Okay. Yeah, that does make a lot of sense. It's like after her sister helped her to heal, in a sense, she became, yeah, she became an angel in that sense. Makes a lot of sense. I think also a way that imagery can be explained as well is by the use of the word golden. Like her hair was golden
Mm-hmm.
and everything, so like golden, like beams of light maybe. So like personified as uh, like virtue or purity. So therefore, yeah, that does make sense that she could be considered an angel towards the end of the poem.
Yeah.
Now, if we go to the the Blessed Damsel, sorry,
Yeah.
drink water. Sorry, just from the first two lines in the first stanza, it says the Blessed Damsel leaned out from the gold bar of heaven. So, seeing that the gold bar is in heaven, it could also be maybe interpreted that things that are golden or of that quality are heaven-like or angel-like. So that we can see that or knowing that she's looking out from heaven, that she's literally an angel.
Mhm. Um, I think the blessed Damozel, it talks about how the lovers they would separate and then they rejoin together in heaven. Yeah, so like basically what you said, so she's like an angel.
Hmm. Yeah, definitely. That makes a lot of sense as well.
Okay, we'll go to the next question.
Yeah.
Are are these images good for women? Uh, well, I think like the first story, Goblin Market. Um, it, it it will be good in some way. Depends how you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I would say it's bad um, when Laura offer her go ahead in return
Mm-hmm.
for a fruit. Basically, it just shows everyone. It basically shows the. It basically talks about how like if someone wants something from you, you can just give it to them.
Yeah.
That's Laura. As for Lizzie, she was very firm with what she believes, and she doesn't think that it's good, and she stayed firm with it because of the firm decision that she had. The Goblin man, they were so violent, and they tried to like stop Lizzie's mouth. So
Mm-hmm.
that's a two image here of a woman. It's either you
No.
submit to their will or you stand firm with what you believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
That's
makes
what I
sense.
see. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like she's giving away like what's precious to her for something that for something so basic, something so meaningless in a sense. Yeah, yeah. In that sense, that the, the images aren't good for the woman. But I like towards the end of that poem how she was able to be redeemed.
Yeah.
So in that sense, that part of the poem could be good for the woman or anybody in general, not just women. You know what I mean?
The
Because
atonement is for everyone.
yeah, because um, anybody can basically give into temptation, but seeing that people can be redeemed from it, I think that's where the imagery is good for women and men. And I'm really only saying women and men because I'm sitting here with a woman, so not to be offensive.
So that's the image for the Goblin market. What about the image of woman in Blessed Damozel? I felt like um, I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, you go first.
So
You go first. Yeah.
so there's one part that she was saying that she want their love to be as it was on earth with the approval of Christ the Lord. Um, so basically, the image that I've got here is that she is a Christian and
Hmm.
she's a lady that follows what the Lord wants her to do. And yes, that's what I see.
Hmm. Um, I think this may be also interpreted as good or bad for women. It can be interpreted as both because here we see that she's literally an angel, so that she's literally God's chorister. So she sings those heavenly songs, you know. So she's really pure. She's very virtuous because she's an angel. She represents righteousness and purity. But that she's stooping low to fall in love with someone who is unpure, it could be interpreted both ways as something good and bad. You know that she's almost in a sense willing to give up that idea of being in heaven to come down to earth and fall in love and be with this man. But at the same time, it could be the imagery could be good towards women, uh, giving the imagery that women are angel-like and pure and righteous.
Hmm. Okay, we have like 15 minutes and we have like one, two, three, four questions. Okay, well, let's go to the next question.
Yeah, let's go.
So, do they restrict women or empower them, and how? I think first they restrict it and then they empower them.
Hmm.
Like the Goblin market again. I love that story. Um, how she was, how she fall and then she learned from her fall. Looking
Hmm.
from the gospel perspective, like we see everything as good. Like um, we see everything as an experience for us to grow from it. So that was an experience for both of them. Because of that, they finally understand the importance of the sisterly love.
Hmm. I think both of the poems actually empower the women,
Mhm.
but both by saying that um, even though a woman could fall, she could just get back up again.
Yep, I like that.
Hmm. And in the Blessed Damsel, that's the brother. So that's Dante Rossetti. He's giving the imagery that women are angel-like, are pure and virtuous. So that's very empowering to women.
Mhm.
Yeah, going on to the next question, how do the poems differ in their presentation of the image of these women? Um, I guess the one difference I saw is that the woman in the Goblin market, she had the imagery of her was beautiful with golden hair.
Yep.
Yet in the Blessed Damsel, she has. Um, let me find it again. It says her hair that lay along her back was yellow like ripe corn. So not technically golden, but yellow, very bright. So that's one difference in the imagery of these women. Also, like one thing that's in Goblin Market is that she says "sweet tooth Laura," spoken haste. It's a sweet tooth, so she's very wanting. She sorry, I just got distracted. It's like she desires
Yeah.
the fruits. She desires what she's being tempted to take. Yeah.
Well, this like kind of like remind me the story of the Eve in the Garden of Eden
Hmm.
in some way.
Oh yeah, it does.
So go to the next question. So it asks, is there any evidence that the brother sees women differently than his sisters? Brothers?
Hmm.
Brother.
That the brother sees women differently than the sister. Mm, I guess we could say that the sister sees that. I'm sorry to say this, that she is a woman. That in her like vision of women, that women can be weak, yet they
Mhm.
can be made stronger. Yet in the brothers' interpretation of women, women are. I guess it's gonna be interesting to say that women are higher than men in the sense that he sees this woman as a literal angel. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. So basically to support what you say, um, I have a sister, and like I treat them like I give them like the good treatment, like an angel, because they are your sisters and you love them. But like when you like look at other women, like you don't tend to like treat them the way you treat your sisters.
Right? Being married for something. I mean, I don't do it, but can I
So that's what I think.
We'll talk after. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I'm sorry, did you read the next question yet? Or are we still on the how they see differently?
I think we can go to the next one.
Yeah, that we pretty much answered it.
Yeah.
Okay, so the next one says, how do the illustrations in each case add to or change our ideas of beauty and of women as we see them in the poems? So, if we're going back to the ideas of beauty, in the Blessed Damsel, it's kind of funny because in the painting, she
Uh-huh.
actually has she actually has brown hair instead of rather in the poem by Dante Rossetti, she's has the image of golden yellow hair, or hair yellow as corn. So it's interesting how both images are perceived differently.
Does that really have to be?
Yet, to basically note and put into higher emphasis the details of the beauty in the painting, we see that her hair is simply tied back, it's flowing down her back, her neck is kind of revealed, she's white. You know, these images represent, or could represent in a sense, purity. You know, purity and virtue is beauty.
Oh, shoot.
I look like her. If she had been stung by like a million bees.
Okay.
I'd like her if she was becoming.
But it's interesting because in the Goblin Market images, we can infer that her hair is golden because these are sketches and it's in black and white. Though we can see that her hair is in a sense like shining.
What kind of homework are you?
She's in a simple dress, her sleeves only go down to her elbow. And the same thing, her neck is also revealed. She has a very defined face and chin. So those are all the details of her looks. But going back to the question, how do the illustrations in each case add to or change our ideas of beauty?
That's true.
Okay.
Very true.
And of women as we see them in the poems. Which one?
Do you see these pictures that I have on my screen?
Oh yeah, I see it.
Yeah, that's an illustration for the Goblin Market.
Yeah, I saw you post that.
It feels like she's like sad. This girl right here, she's like sad, and this is like one more face right here. And there's like two guys, two human right here that is like looking down on her. I don't know. It seems like she's done something wrong. That's like the past thing. She's done something wrong. She's like regretting. I don't know. I don't know how to read pictures.
Interesting. And yeah. So the question is, how does it add to or change our ideas of beauty? It doesn't really change or add to the ideas of beauty, but it does change the idea of women as we see them in the poems. That both are personified as like a white woman with lighter colored hair, wearing dresses and dressed neatly. We can kind of say like the girl of our dreams in a sense.
Those guys. But my eyelashes are long. They're on par.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think what you say is true.
I don't. I like it. Put on more than that. Put on eyeliner.
Yeah.
Because it makes you look like a babe.
So
that's all I can say on my part. I don't know what you have to add to that.
I totally agree with what you say. Now it's just gonna be Lily. writing the paper. I hope Lily sees this.
Yeah, I hope so too. I'm gonna send it to her personally.
Someone else,
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna end the broadcast in 3, 2,
Person.
1.
Okay.
Stop broadcast.